For those of you who don't know, my name is Tara Dwyer, and I'm a participant of the Max Potential program. In this program, each of the young adults had to design and pitch a hypothetical event project for the community to attend or utilise with the assistance of their coaches. And my project is a Doggy-Disco, a disco for dogs and their owners. The idea of this event is to increase attitudes and happiness levels in people post-COVID-19, as it is scientifically proven that interacting with dogs reduces stress and improves moods. In designing this project, I have come across many obstacles and concerns from people within our community, such as the behaviour of dogs, the park obligations, etc. But before I get into all that jazz, I would like to quickly further elaborate on my thought process of coming up with this event. When first asked, what does this community need to bring them back up after these hard times? What could you provide in the future that could benefit the people of our region? My mind was completely blank. I had no idea what my project was going to be. But then I got asked stuff like, what are your interests? What do you enjoy that you could share with others? And my brain filled with ideas. But the two things that outstood all others were dogs and music. So what better way to combine these two elements and bring forward a both fun and conventional event? To get into the details of my project, let's start off with the concerns and questions I got from others. The major concern I kept getting asked about was how I was going to contain all dogs and their behaviours around other people and their dogs. I took this into a lot of consideration, and I've planned to create fenced areas based on different breeds of dogs, their behaviours, and their ability to be both on and off leashes. As the park cannot be exclusively closed from the public for an event, I would obviously have to divide the park in a way that doesn't disturb anyone not attending the event, but also in a way that benefits the people that do attend. Segregating dogs in different areas that have similarities in breed or behaviours will be organised. The labels are yet to be in action, but ranging somewhere from submissive groomers to cantankerous canines. Thanks, Pearl. The other main concern was about the hygiene and maintenance of the park, as in dogs doing their business, people littering, etc. I made sure to apply to pay extra for bins in the booking form I filled out, so I can ensure that people have no excuse to drop their waste anywhere other than where it is necessary. As for the dog feces, I will provide dog bags at the entry for people who do not have their own, so that owners can pick up after their dogs and we can keep the park clean. Another big question I kept getting was about what I would need to guarantee to keep the park stable and not damaged. This one is probably the hardest to go about, as dogs instinctively like to dig holes in dirt most of the time. To keep this from happening, I have to get reassurance from the owners that they will not damage the park regarding council policies. I also had issues regarding the volume of music disrupting neighbours, and although the park doesn't have any neighbours, I'll still be cautious of the volume for the attendees, and it will also be during the day rather than at night. Now to get into the good stuff. I'm talking dog tags, competitions, music, stalls, and even possible adoption. At the entrance, I'll have a pile of paper or a little brochure listing all events and stalls, including a map to show where everything is and a voting section for the competitions. As I have to set everything up, people have to pre-register for the comps and email me in advance if they want to run a store selling stuff like food, dog food and treats, toys, winning prizes, etc. Competitions might include best dressed, loudest bark, howling, all that fun stuff. And although some equipment and dog food will be provided, any attendee that is interested in having a little store to sell stuff like toys, clothes and treats are welcome. The music playing during the event will be up to the community. I'll be taking requests and playing music that people actually enjoy listening to, so the experience is just that little bit better. There will also be a fenced off area for people who can adopt other dogs that other people may not be able to take care of anymore, and if that is successful, hopefully a lot of people will go home happy. I created a survey earlier in the month, and I had received about 20 responses to the questions. I asked about the ownership of their dogs, which times would suit them, dietary restrictions, everything I was hoping to get their feedback on, and it was very successful. As for day and time, the vast majority had decided on a weekend, starting at 10 AM and ending at 12 PM. I've considered many different circumstances during the process of creating this project, and I thank everyone who has given me advice and feedback on how to improve it. I hope that this pitch has intrigued you into attending my hypothetical event. Thank you for listening.